Hi, my name is Graeme Harvey. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist based in Scotland. I specialise in areas like past life regression and future life regression, and I also train people both in being practitioners and also trainers to train others to be practitioners. I'd like to share a couple of tips with you this afternoon which are vital to any practitioner, whether it's hypnotherapy, whether it's past life regression, or even future life. The first one is when you're in a situation when you're having to ask questions of the client when they're in trance. Always remember, never ever make suggestions. Always use open questions. And as far as possible, if you can learn what is now referred to as clean language, that really helps. One of the reasons we insist on open questioning is we're often accused of creating false memories. And that stems in part from several years ago, incidents which resulted in forensic hypnotherapy being rejected by many courts in many countries. The example that occurred in the UK was with cases of child abuse, where not necessarily hypnotherapists, but certainly psychologists, sociologists, when they were interviewing children that had possibly been abused, they were using things like dolls and asking them, were you touched here or here? Now, anyone subconscious will automatically, if it's asked a question, try and respond. And with children, they were having to make an answer, so they were saying, well, I was touched there, which was completely false in most cases. So it's really, really important to remember, always ask an open question and never make a suggestion. The other thing I'd like to share with you today is assumptions. When clients are in trance and you're investigating whether it's a past life, current life, future life, the subconscious will come out with responses and information. Frequently, the information that comes out from the subconscious will mean one thing, but you have the danger of thinking that it means something else. I'll give you one example, and it's an example that happened with my most recent past life. A colleague had regressed me. I was a World War I soldier. I was sent out to the Somme in 1916, in October 1916, and under regression I described 2 or 3 battles that I'd been involved in. He then progressed me forward to April 1917 and asked me where I was. I immediately responded that I was in a nursing home in Oakhampton in Devon, and that's where my life ended. The pair of us assumed wrongly that I had died in a nursing home. And the session was ended at that stage without going beyond the point of death. When we checked with the regimental records of the regiment involved, the person that I claimed to have been was actually discharged as no longer fit for military service when he was a patient in a nursing home in Oakhampton in Devon on the 17th of April 1917. And for some people, the spooky bit about that is my birthday in this life is the 17th of April. So please always remember, whatever the subconscious comes out with, do not automatically assume that what it's telling you is what you think it's telling you, because it could mean something entirely different. So if you keep those 2 lessons with you, those 2 thoughts, It should help you avoid a lot of problems in the future, and I wish everyone watching this who's involved in hypnotherapy in any way, shape or form the best of luck, and may your patients always receive sufficient help from you to resolve their issues. Thank you.